So can people actually hear me on this? I'm streaming right now. So can people actually hear me on this? Oh shit, they can. Oops. I'm streaming right now. So can people actually hear me on this? Oh shit, they can. Oops. I'm streaming right now. So can people actually hear me on this? Oh shit, they can. So this is pretty interesting actually. So this is pretty interesting actually. So this is pretty interesting actually. So, for all of my future viewers and subscribers now, this is just a test of some of the live streams that I
So
plan on
for
do. All of my future viewers and subscribers now, this is just a test of some of the live streams that I
so
plan on do.
for all of my future viewers and subscribers now,
Yeah, I plan on doing,
this is just a
and
test
then
of some.
hopefully if things play out because I just have returned back to school, so this hopefully will become a more frequent thing since I don't have to work right now. I am looking for a job also on campus, but as of right now, I'm not working, so I'm focusing on school. So when you come on and you see me, most likely I'm going to be just chilling inside my room, playing video games, enjoying my time off, and pretty much just filled with ideas because I'm going to be stuck in a lot of boring situations throughout the day where I'm just going to pop up with an idea. So it's going to be awesome. And for the foreign subscribers, those who most likely don't know how to speak English, I'm really, really sorry that this may not be clicking for you immediately, but at least you will be seeing the content, which at the end of the day is the main part. It doesn't really matter if I'm here to actually talk about it or not, as long as you see the processes that I go through and you see the different artistic styles that I just really like touching on, especially with these next few models. So, yeah, for those who are coming on, um, as you can see, these two models here are something that I've been working on. And then, of course, I'll show off a little bit more of the other models that I've been working on here in another live stream. But on the left here is the Ingress class Dreadnought, and I got inspiration from this video game called Project Sylphid, and the Terran Terra Central Armed Forces battleship. had like this 360, like four pronged armor pieced section up here with like a centralized cannon, and then it had like turrets covering all angles of the ship. And I thought that was really, really cool because when I imagine my spacecraft, and the reason why I designed them the way I designed them is I put a little bit of practicality in it, and I use a lot of that practicality based off of TV shows such as Battlestar Galactica, which though they claim that it's not realistic in terms of space combat, I feel that they have a little bit of realism to them, especially as far as the way their ships are laid out. They're very common. They're commonly referenced to like modern day submarines or modern day ships that, of course, that roll on the sea, not so much in space. But and then I take ideas from, say, the space game called Nexus: The Jupiter Incident, where the ships have different reactionary engines and they have different tactics and different ways of maneuvering their ships to prevent hostile fire from continuously hitting the ship. And that idea from Nexus mixed in with this ship's, 360-degree weapon structure, or weapon placement, excuse me, I thought that would be a perfect, just a perfect way for ship combat to go about, and this ship would be a perfect dreadnought because, as I imagine it, this ship would be able to spin using maneuvering engines to prevent direct fire in certain areas of the ship, and in the meantime, this will still allow specific weapons to be brought to bear on enemy targets, etc., etc. So I really like that. I really liked that design when I saw the ship in the video game. And then the second ship idea here, which is what I call the Terran class dreadnought. This ship is also slightly based off of another ship from Project Sophie, but this one I mainly took like the front section, and if you play the game, you can kind of tell where the inspiration came from. Like this body style right here, where I have like the one main armor piece up here, and then it mirrored on the bottom, but with a little bit of different detail. I took that from Project Sophie, but overall, the ship design I just kind of freehanded it, or yeah, freehanded it, freestyle it, and of course I added my own little touch to it. And this ship I made into more like a command and control ship. And the inspiration behind that is a ship like this is very much so like a modern day United States command ship where it holds high level admirals, high level personnel, and they pretty much give fleet commands to all other ships either within the solar system or within a specific region. And the inspiration behind that, the reason why I have a whole bunch of different communications like towers, radar domes, stuff of that nature, and I plan on adding more, is because this ship commands and needs to be able to communicate with all kinds of sensors, all kinds of fleets, all kinds of just information is going to be linked to this ship. And in order for it to make the best decisions, it needs as much information as possible and as close to real time as possible. And I wanted to make that feel that it is literally communicating with everything and anything by adding like a whole bunch of these domes, stuff like that, like I said earlier. So that's a bit of the inspiration behind this ship. And of course, it's going to be armed because it is a dreadnought size. So it's not going to be completely vulnerable, but it's not going to be one of those kinds of frontline ships because, of course, it's a command ship. It has high level personnel on it. Maybe an admiral, of course, he wants to use this as his flagship, or some kind of fleet commander wants to use this. So it's not going to be something that you want to throw in with, say, a dreadnought or so, like the Ingress, because most likely it's going to be targeted first and blown out of the sky, and that's not good. You want this ship to be kind of laid back, maybe behind the defensive perimeter and calling the shots from, the behind the scenes, while frontliners like this ship go up and actually blow shit up. But yeah, this is a very successful live stream, and thank you for anyone who views it afterwards. And I hope to get more viewers now, since I've been kind of lacking my content. And reasoning behind that is I've been working on in spaceships and models for an indie group who is creating a video game. So a lot of my time has been taken and put into that and converting the models into 3DS and object files, stuff of that nature, so I could actually give them the right format so they can use the models in the game. And of course, I've had to update them, make sure that the different surfaces are correct. Here, I'll switch over to the this display. And as you can see, I've been taking this into account because before I didn't usually care about whether or not the surfaces were correct. I thought actually it was kind of cool that some of them will be like a bluish color and some of them will be white like this. But I realized that once I converted my models and sent them over, when there's a blue surface like that, it's not going to show up in the whatever editor or whatever game space they're going to use the model in. So I had to go back and I had to reverse every single face so I could make that properly properly usable. But yeah, that's the reason why I've been really lacking in content. But again, I plan on coming back, and hopefully you will see maybe a little bit of content from some of my friends and of course my brother, who is starting to get into posting on YouTube as far as video games goes. And then I have my roommate here who's starting to do live streaming for Rocket League, and he is a fucking all-star player. He is the best that I know of, and he's continuing to get better. He's put so much hours into it, and when he live streams, you can really see that he's working hard to become the best there is at that game. So I definitely am going to be shouting him out on occasion, as well as my brother, who's starting, like I said earlier. And that's pretty much about it. So yeah, because I'm pretty much blabbing on at this point now. But yeah, this stream again has been successful, so that's awesome. Thank you, everyone. Now here comes a tricky part. Um, Stopping said stream. Oh, how does one do this? Uh, um, how does one stop the stream? How does one stop the stream? How does one stop the stream? Oh man, if you're still watching this, this is gonna be a struggle. Oh man, I really don't know how to stop this. Do I just like click